Yo,
Yo,
you're working.
hold on.
Huh?
One sec, my G.
Oh, something just come up. Something just come up on my thing. Cut the chats live.
We live, yeah?
Yeah, it's working. Hold on. Yeah, I can see you. Yeah, I can see me. Bomber clout. Let me put my thing right.
Mute that because that's going to be off-putting. We are live.
People are waiting.
We're live now.
All right, we got a couple of people watching. What's going on to everybody that's watching right now? Salute, salute, salute. All right, so it worked. It actually worked.
Are we in?
I was getting ready to come back and tell you, look, yo, it's long, you know. Let's just record the episode and pull it out. I was getting really annoyed with myself. You know, when you get vexed with yourself, I was getting actually vexed with myself.
That's what you should do.
Because I knew Lee was going to say something that was going to piss me off as well.
Yeah, you done that. I was ready for you, bro.
Dickhead. Should we start again?
Yeah.
Let's go. All right, what's going on, people? Welcome to another episode of Cut the Chat. We're doing it with a difference today. Salute to everybody that is watching us live on youtube.com/cutthechat.tv. You know what? Femi said something, was it like a couple episodes? He's like, Rob, we got 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I feel like we don't really give the YouTube people that rock with us on YouTube.
But they're the foundation. They're the foundation. They were with
that's where we started from.
That was Cut the Chat, right?
Definitely. So massive shout out to all of the people that are watching on YouTube, and salute to everybody. Sorry, I'm distracted. And salute to everybody. Anyway, what's going on? We just clapped for the NHS.
We did. Femi, your first time clapping, right?
I think so, but I don't really believe in clapping. Sorry. Are you, man? I think it's tokenistic.
Why?
Because you should give them a pay rise, make commitments on that. You know, when Boris makes his announcement on Sunday, you should be talking about 20% pay rise. You should be talking about all of that. And also, a lot of the people that work in the NHS are majority ethnic minorities. And ethnic minorities, especially black men, are 4 times more likely to die of coronavirus than white people. And
Femi came.
Asians.
Amen.
No. Pakistanis and Bangladeshis are 1.8 times more likely to die of corona. We've got the stats now. Do you get what I'm saying? So a lot of these people, a lot of the people that are working on the front line, these are the people that are risking their lives in order to their ethnic minorities risking their lives. And I want my people, I want ethnic minorities to get paid. I don't want people to clap for them. And I don't want, when I see pictures of nurses, doctors on the newspapers, I don't want when I see pictures of nurses on doctors on the newspapers, I don't want them to be just represented as mainly white and British, like, you know, because that's not true of the hospitals all around the country. People say it's just in London. No, it's not true of hospitals all around the country. And so for me, clapping is irrelevant right now. We're not in this thing for clapping.
You didn't clap today then, no?
I did that.
Okay, he's just not on it.
Femi clap. Wow, Femi. Wow.
Are you, man?
Before we go live, shall I put on my Rolex?
Fam, we're live already, bro.
Oh, sorry. Does the arm look a bit light? Do you think I should have put on a little something to spice it up?
You know what? Your t-shirt does slightly match your skin tone still.
You see, I'm looking all brown and thing, innit?
You've been out in the sun today, innit?
Yeah, but I was jogging, innit?
Okay.
Listen, let me tell you legitimately, I was jogging in the common and police came by because there was a lot of sunbathers today, innit?
Yeah.
Well, not as much as there'll be tomorrow. And they literally shouted out, if you're not exercising, go home. It's not a bank holiday. I was like, oh my, no one flinched. No one even flinched. No one batted an eyelid or nothing.
Were they actually police officers though?
They were in the car going past, so he's obviously shouted out the window. He didn't actually stop or anything. He just shouted it out as he was going past.
Have you seen the video of the PCO that was getting have up by all the mutes in the park?
No, I didn't see it. No.
So there's a PCO that goes into a park. There's like a gang of kids. I don't know if they're playing football or whatever, bear them. And he's telling everybody to go home. They just rob his bike.
Is it?
They just take the bike off him and carry on filming him. And I
Is
think
it the
'cause
white bike that says police on it?
yeah, well, them PCOs are not really police officers, are they? Or are they?
No.
What, they can't
Nah,
actually
nah.
arrest you. They can't do nothing.
They're like
Apparently
security
later
guards.
on, those boys got arrested.
Oh, they got arrested later on
Mhm.
by actual police.
By loads of police, yeah.
Yeah, obviously, but
What?
those PCO officers,
If did you say what by actual police? Like who else? What type of?
No, I'm just saying because you got like them PCOs. Do they have any powers? What can they do?
I think they can hold
arrest
you. They can hold you until police get there. That's about it.
What,
yeah,
and
but
you can't go.
I can hold you until police get there.
Yeah,
it's just,
true.
It's just who's stronger than who, basically.
Would you do that? How, Lee, is that your next thing after?
Never.
No.
I remember, I remember when I used to work in Sainsbury's and there was a security guard, and I'm not no word of a lie. This guy was a proper uncle. He must have been in his 70s. And we used to say, "Unks, man, what are you doing, man? You need to go home and rest, bro. You are not at any age to arrest no one or hold on to nobody." And he said, "Listen, I don't care. I'm just here to make money." He didn't.
I love it.
He would see something happening and look the other way. Like he didn't have no time. Like some of them PCOs I see out there, bro. I'll be doing exactly. If I had that job, bro, people would get away for free. I'll be jogging that way. I was going on that way. I'm turning around, going the opposite direction. Blood. I don't want no trouble, blood. Same thing if I was a traffic warden. I would do exactly the same thing.
What, you wouldn't give no one a ticket?
I ain't giving no one no ticket, boy.
Then you get sacked.
Boy, it is what it is, innit? I just told them every time I done it, I got threatened.
You're funny.
My life was at liberty.
If it's true that they get like a percentage of every ticket or something, yeah, I'd be ruthless, bro.
Of course,
I'll be the fattest ninja on the block, bro. I'll be like, I'll be behind the cars, everything. I'll be going in.
Bro, they just can't come out and say it. But of course it is, bro. Of course it's true.
There is rules to a parking ticket though, isn't it? Apparently, if you get in your car and drive off before they take the photo, it doesn't register, innit?
If
They
they
have to
no,
take the photo on the screen, right?
it has to. They need proof, and the proof is a photo of because so basically what was happening before, traffic wardens would walk down the road and just write down everyone's number plate that's parked illegally, and then they would just put in a CAF and send it all through like that. Yeah,
that's my type of job. That is my type of job. That is Skyver's dream.
That's what was happening. So now there was uproar, and they're like, "Nah, there needs to be proof." Because imagine, like, remember, if you don't know you've got a ticket, by the time that thing flips and comes through your door, it's double the P. Yeah, I mean,
real talk.
that whole thing. So if they ain't got, that outside the barbershop, if the traffic warden comes, I just tell my customers, get in your car and drive. Don't talk to them. Don't try and say nothing. Because if they ain't got a picture, then it's not worth nothing.
Them traffic wardens that on outside the barbershop are blessed though, because they
Not all
probably
the
do
time.
allow you.
Not all the time. Majority are, but some of them. Do you remember
No.
you tried to get me? You remember you tried to get me, D? And I
Who?
could literally disrespect the brother.
What did you do?
Was that the old black brother?
No, it was a Jamaican man as well. I was so disappointed.
That one there, I shouldn't even say it. He needs licks. That one,
You can't say that. You can't say that, bro.
I know I can't. He needs something. He needs something. Because you know what it is, yeah? So this is the thing. Like, so how it all started, we're coming out every single day having a conversation with these traffic rules. And it got to the point where I said to them, like, bro, we work here. We're going to have this same conversation tomorrow and the day after and the day after. It's not worth your stress. It's not worth my stress. At most, you're talking about maybe 2-3 cars at a time. Yeah. So then obviously the first traffic warden is like, yeah, you know what, that makes sense. He's told all of his other brethren, yeah. The most they do is if they're supervisors behind them or in the area, they would just come and say, yo, my supervisor's about patting up the things, innit? And then we're like, all right, cool, thank you. Bro, we bless them at Christmas. We proper bless them at Christmas.
Some of them love their job though.
What type of blessing?
What type of blessing?
Couple splits.
Couple free trims.
No, you know what it is? The trims now, because they're never on time. But bottles of alcohol, you know how much alcohol we get at Christmas. Bottles of alcohol, boxes of biscuits, chocolates. They're cool, bro. They're nice. They get nice. I think this Christmas just gone, I think I gave away about 8 bottles of ammo to them.
You still got one left over next to your bed.
Come on, bro.
Salute.
Come on, bro.
Salute. Hey, Carnival, bruv. It's been announced today. Carnival. No Carnival 2020. No Notting Hill Carnival 2020. I think we all saw it coming.
I'm
We
hurt.
knew it was happening.
I'm
Yeah.
hurt.
Is this the first cancelled carnival ever?
Ever.
Ever in 50
Ever.
years.
Ever.
Bro. Lee, you're Lee.
Yo,
One.
what one? What happened?
You're the carnival guy, cuz. What one?
Yeah,
Bruv,
you're
alright,
Mr.
let me
Carnival
connect-
still.
Can I explain something to you? Hold tight, Jay Brown. He said that you can hear you chomping, by the way, fam.
I muted it. No.
Do you want to hear? Do you want to hear a story about carnival? Yeah.
Go on.
So when I was younger, yeah, this is a real story now. I used to go carnival quite a lot, and then obviously when I was hanging, like when I got to probably about late school, just before college, probably, you know, like it started getting a bit rough. That's when like area postcode, it was starting to get a bit postcodey, and it was like south, east, north. And it was a bit rough carnival, yeah.
Mhm.
And I remember thinking, like, I sat one year out because I knew, you know, it was getting a little bit peak that summer. Was there was a lot going on, and I thought, you know what, I don't really want to go with the man them because my man them loved that kind of drama, and I'm not built for that. Do you get what I'm saying? Man are going down there with this and that, and I'm like, nah. It's not the vibe no more. Like when you go down with your aunties and your uncles, it was a vibes. Now I'm going with the man them. It was a bit more tense, a bit hostile. Anyway, I missed about 2-3 years. Anyway, so I thought when my comeback was, I thought I'm going to be smart this time. So what I did, I decided to go carnival in linen trousers and flip-flops. Because you know what my thing behind it was? My thing behind it was I'm going to blend in. So if it kicks off, I can walk the opposite direction, and people
I'm
will
not
see
one of
that
them
I'm a
man them.
civilian.
Yeah.
I
No,
look
they're
like-
like, they're gonna be thinking, nah, that's some Brazilian you over there. Nah, leave it.
Exactly. I would have been on the floor doing some capoeira. You get what I'm saying? That was my move, bro. And that's what I started doing. And from that day, because they all went in this black tracksuit, you know, the typical uniform, the black tracksuit. Remember the hat when the beak was flat?
Yeah.
All of that, 2 tracksuit bottoms and all of this, and baseball bat. And, bruv, it was the best carnival. That's when I realized, you know what, this move can work.
So
Did
And
it
ever
really
since
work?
then, I ain't looked
different.
back.
Serious.
Huh?
Did it work for you last year, Lee?
Boy, you know what? I'll be honest with you. That carnival time when you did that, there was exits. Now carnival's a myth. Trying to get out of carnival, let me tell you this now, it's a nightmare, bro. If you trying to leave, I remember trying to meet someone at Maida Vale Station, yeah, and Warwick Avenue Station, and it took me an hour and 45 minutes. And the station was only probably about 15 minutes away walk. 1, I was in flip-flops, and 2, they locked off the whole thing.
Mad.
I wouldn't
See,
advise anyone to go in flip-flops.
I'm surprised at you, Lee, because Ace, do you remember where we parked last year at Carnival?
Yeah.
Me and Ace have got the wickedest
park?
carnival parking hack. Can we talk? No, we can't.
We
talk
might as
about it.
well, bruv. Bun that rude boy. Let's talk about it.
All right, hold on, wait.
I got it.
Have you got it?
Yeah, I got it.
What have you got? Show them what you've got, Ace.
Oh, you're the best.
Oh my gosh.
You are the best. What is that? You
Um,
are the best.
Me hope put that right there.
Bro.
I'm sorry. So what do you do?
Alright,
Basically, these signs are not like metal; they're fake. These are the ones they put up during around the carnival.
they're just cable ties. They're just cable ties. So me and Ace,
I never even clocked that.
yeah, last year, because all of the roads are residential, they put them things up on the Saturday, the Friday and the Saturday. Now remember, they put them up on the Friday, the Saturday. They're not coming back. What are they coming back for? So now traffic wardens are going around the roads looking at
The
where
signs.
you park.
Yeah.
Is there a sign there? Bro, we just no, we didn't. The signs fell off. The signs fell off.
Yeah.
And then we just parked. We came back. there was
You know, this is illegal. Like what you're owning.
Wait, what's illegal? What's
Man's
illegal?
got the
You know, like this
council
actually,
road
like,
sign.
I'm sure there's a crime here.
Probably.
Like not jail crime. Probably like you will get fined massively.
Fine.
Is
We
what it
haven't.
is.
Wait, what for? They was on the
They
floor.
they were on the floor. I just picked it up.
We took it
No,
as a
but-
souvenir.
2 minutes ago, you were admitting to actually using it as a hack to park.
No, I know. What I'm saying is, if you drive to Carnival and you find any of those signs aren't secured to the lampposts properly and they're on the floor, you can just park in that bay, because obviously
Exactly.
that's what we're saying.
Yeah.
That's what we're
All
saying.
I'm saying, it was you lot sound like you're trying to get arrested still.
That's a great move. I can't believe you didn't bust me on it. But do you remember back in the day you could walk through the flats and that to get to where you needed to get to in
Yeah,
Carnival?
not no more.
You can't do that no more.
Not no more.
Do you know the bridge? You know the bridge in the middle of Harrow Road, that the bridge that takes you into Carnival?
Yeah.
So there's the roads opposite that bridge is where we park. Yeah. So when we walked over the bridge,
Yeah.
literally maybe about 3-4 minutes walk, it takes us straight to the sound system that we're at. It takes us right there. It takes us right there.
Off Kensal Road, isn't it?
By the tower. What's that? Trellick
Yeah,
Tower.
yeah. Trellick Tower, yeah, Kensal Road, isn't it?
So you doing all of your bag of walking in your Brazilian flip-flops, you're on a joke.
Bro, listen, like I said, I'm a civilian now.
I always walk to Carnival though, because I don't live that far.
Oh, sorry,
I always say, yeah, I'm not going Carnival. Shut up, man. I always say, I'm not going Carnival. I'm not going Carnival. I'm not going Carnival. And then I see you lot messaging each other. It just seems live, and then I get jealous. And literally every year, this is what happens, yeah? At about 2:30, 3 o'clock, there's no one in my house. I'm bored. I could hear Carnival. Imagine, I could hear it where I live. Yeah? And then I'm like, nah, I'm going. And I literally, I put on my shoes. No lie, every year, this is what happens to me every year. I put on my shoes and I walk and I start messaging you, saying, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? And I literally just walk through. I wear my hat low and I just walk through Carnival by myself. And because I know that area a little bit, I can kind of flex.
Ace, what's your best Carnival memory?
The thing is, this is gonna sound really dumb, but last year was my favorite Carnival ever. Like, it was just 2 days of madness, and I was able to do the family day on Sunday and then go mad on Monday. Got mash up. I even posted a picture today of me. You know that picture of me just slumped in the chair?
Carnival's done.
Absolutely finished. But the day before was just a sick wait because it was my daughter's first Carnival as well, so she'd never been. Yeah. And I've always I didn't know she'd enjoy it. I was like, oh, it's gonna be too much people. But she had a sick time. We was on the float. I got to DJ. She got to see me. It was sick. It was that last year Carnival was my sickest Carnival. But before that, it would have been probably 90s Westwood or something.
Yeah.
Time there. I enjoyed the first time the chat started blowing up when we went. Do you remember? And the bag of us went down there.
That was nice.
That was sick. That was good.
That was nice.
Yeah.
And Ace
that
had
was a wicked one.
One extra had a little room. Remember?
Yeah. And you doing your little interviews in the room. Ace, that was a good one.
That was lifestyle. That was lifestyle. But then last year was good I enjoyed last year as well. But I was just I was just walking around a bit too much. The year before might have been better, where I was just chilling with you guys most of the time. Last year,
I think the key is to not walk around. You have to find a spot post. Walking around is long, bro, because that's when you lose people. It never goes to plan. It's long. Trying to get the sound system at a certain time, it just don't work. You got to find a place, post up, and then that is it.
I'll be real. There was an after party at Lalo afterwards that I went to. It was the wickedest. So imagine this, yeah? So I've left you guys and I've gone to Irene had this thing, my friend Irene, who we've had on Cut the Chat before.
Salute to Irene, man.
Yeah, she had this thing, yeah? So I went to her little thing, in what's it called? I can't remember this square anyway, this famous square. I can't remember what it's called. So anyway.
Power Square.
Power Square. So I've gone to her thing and then I bumped into Cheryl, from the other podcast. The other podcast.
He said the other podcast. You know she's gonna be onto us.
She's gonna be going mad.
No. I bumped into our sister Cheryl from our sister podcast, Two Girls on the Mic. And then I bumped into a bunch of other people that I knew from Nigeria. And then I'm with Cheryl and her crew, and then Daniel Kaluuya and his little crew, and we're walking to this party in Lalo. Eventually, we lost Daniel Kaluuya. He might have been drunk or whatever. He was just on one. Eventually, we've lost him. We've pulled up to the party. It's meant to be Skepta's party, after party. Pulled up to this party. Well, outside, there's a mad queue. Now, Lalo is right behind where you have your stage, Damon. So there is a mad queue. so no one
Yeah.
can get in. One of the girls that I were with, yeah, she works for what's that modeling agency, Lee? One of the biggest.
Which one?
Storm.
The UK one?
Storm.
Oh, Storm. Yeah.
Storm modeling agency, yeah. So she's one of Cheryl's brethren. She works for Storm modeling agency. Imagine what she's done. This is so sick, yeah. You man, we should do this at every shubs for me or Ace, or maybe Damon and Lee as well. Imagine what she's done.
Thanks.
Listen to what she's done. She's gone to the front of the queue. Mad queue, you know. No one's getting in. Bare famous people in the queue. She's gone to everyone and she's gone to the front of the queue. She's gone to one of the girls. She's like, can I speak to someone? The actor Femi Oyeniran is here. I'm his agent. Like, I work for Storm and he's with he's now we've picked up more people. There's about 7 of us. He's with 7 of his friends, but it's 7 girls. So I'm just with girls. It's just me. She's like, no, he's with all of us. And like, you know, he's really upset. You invited him and he's not getting in. Like, he's really upset. And the girl was like, oh, we're really sorry. How many people is he with? And she just let us all in.
She blanked it. Balling.
I felt so lifestyle. I went in there, chopped jollof rice, chicken wings, listened to Afro beats. I was there till late, boy. I was enjoying myself. But yeah, it was fun. It was a bit silly, but it was fun. I should have just stuck to the man them, to be fair.
I miss the days of carnival after parties, man. They were the absolute shit, boy. Like back in the day,
there used to be loads of them.
You'd have to go to the after party.
Is it me or carnival used to seem like it went through the night all the way to the next day?
Yeah.
Those were the good days, man. Used to go all the way through, like late at night. It'd just be mad. I remember being dark and still going through. Used to get more busier and busier. That was the thing.
Do you think this is the beginning of
the end?
The end.
Yeah, I do. You know,
Really?
I think this Corona
I
thing,
do.
carnival might not even be allowed next year.
Shit.
This is the thing, yeah. If they turn around and because remember, look, carnival is what 2.something million people over 2 days. Yeah, I think it's the biggest street carnival in Europe.
Yeah.
If we turn around,
It's the second biggest in the world.
bro.
After what, Rio?
Yeah.
Where can we say whose house have we been to? All right, Lee. You see, like your road.
You know what? Do you know? I don't think it's the second. I think Harry Barnes is bigger. But go on, Damon.
It's not.
Like,
But it's not. All right.
No, it's
Sorry,
not.
Damon. Go on.
huge. But you see, Lee, you see some like a road like yours, 1,000 people on your road, bro. That is virus heaven, fam.
Yeah, for real. It's a lot. It is a lot.
They put around like if they
They'll say rest it for 2 years, I reckon. They'll say, let's just rest it. Let's just rest it for 2 years.
Yeah,
But
carnival will come back till 2023.
You know why they can't? If they allow football matches and those kind of events to go on, then you have to allow carnival.
Well, carnival is like millions of people. Football matches is like 60,000.
Bro, it's the same, but it's the same theory though. You're banning something. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't turn around and say, "All right, we don't care about 60,000," but no.
But you know what? Carnival brings bare money to the economy though as well, you know. So they like people. I know we think that they hate it, but they actually like it. Think about they let all of these black people have a party. There must be a reason. Like Carnival brings in a lot of money, a hell of a lot of money.
But yeah, because
it's a tourist attraction.
Those people that basically sanction Carnival, they're not there. They don't live there.
Right.
You understand? It doesn't affect.
You know what's mad? You know, do you know what's David Cameron used to live like bang in the middle of Carnival.
Really?
Yeah, he used to like his house used to be like by Ladbroke Grove Station. But obviously, all them people just go on holiday during Carnival.
That's what I'm saying. You can't buy a house in that part of West London and be pissed about Carnival. Are you dumb? Go live somewhere else.
That's one of the most.
A lot of people Airbnb it out them times, isn't it? People do go away.
Yeah,
people
they go away. A lot
time,
of people are away, man.
And then the rich people bought up their houses. Have you seen them ones?
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that.
Bought up their house. You're like, right, you got that much papers, yeah?
Straight.
Yeah.
There must be something in there. Must be something in there.
Yeah,
I've always wanted to live there in Carnival, but I feel like it must be like a pro and a con, because you don't really want that many people walking past your yard, but you also would love to be in Carnival.
Because check it, yeah. If you've forgotten something, imagine you forgot to top up the electricity. Do you know how peak that's going to be to get out of your house? That's long.
Bro, have you seen those people that live in like like you'll see like a group of people and they're rented like one big house and they're right on the good street where the sound system is, and you're thinking that must be a vibe.
That's what I'm saying.
They're on their balcony.
Yeah.
What you say? When Carnival comes back, let's do that.
My house.
Just rent a house.
We should
What,
do that. We should do that.
Airbnb.
Yeah, for the whole
Airbnb a yard,
weekend.
yeah.
That'll be
And then we could make money from getting someone to sell patties outside.
£10 to bus a log.
Bro,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
you got. I'm not even joking. You know, I'm on it. I'm gonna be looking into it. When it comes back, we should just rent a house and just live there for the weekend.
Because Lee, I'm with you. Like, to pay a cleaner to come in like Sunday night and Monday night to clean the whole yard. What's that? 50 quid, 100 quid? Charging people £2 to go toilet, £5 to bus a log.
Listen, we should move. Like, we should get the fattest yard and move our whole families in. And literally, we can make the money back here from selling patties and charging people to use the toilet. I swear down.
It's a winner.
It'll be a good investment. And even if we don't make money, we'll have a very good time.
Hey, did you not see? Have you seen John Fury?
Yeah, what, threatening Mike Tyson?
He wants a fight with Mike Tyson. John Fury is the dad of Tyson Fury, the world heavyweight champion. He wants a fight with Mike Tyson for charity.
Did he not see what Mike
No
Tyson
chance.
did the other day?
He ain't got no chance.
Can he even box? Was he like an ex-boxer?
Well, I'm assuming so, but I don't think he was anything on Tyson Fury's level, let alone Mike Tyson's level.
Mad.
But I might be wrong. I don't know. But there's nobody on Mike Tyson's level in his heyday. So,
would you want to see Mike Tyson go have another round?
No.
Yeah. But it has
Another
to be
run.
somebody old. It has to be somebody old.
Okay.
100%. You know what it is? You see, before that little clip of him in the ring the other day, everyone thought he was not washed up, but you know, like you just think, oh yeah, whatever, bruv. His movement, speed, and power in that thing there, yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing him. I wouldn't mind.
And you know, this is the Mike that's spanning weed now. That's slowing him down. He's spanning weed all day long. And did you see how rapid it was? Rapid fire.
That is
Rapid
hilarious.
fire. I reckon he's still got a good 2 rounds in him that he can knock out some of the best still in the game.
Really?
In the first round, what? And if you get 1 round, boy, I reckon he's still got a good chance.
How old was George Foreman when he came back and won the title? He was like 45, innit?
He was a granddad though. I know he was a granddad.
No, George Foreman is my new inspiration.
Why?
What you want to do, yeah?
Because I'm gonna create a grill. Barbecuing's my new thing. I don't know what. Hey, Femi, let's invest in a shop. Barbecue and that. I ain't thought of the name yet.
Wait,
What?
Ace, you went from barbecuing some ready-made Chinese chicken the other day.
Is this what he's going on? Ready-made Chinese chicken?
Nah, that was the only one thing. But I did a little other marinade and that. Barbecue.
This is the thing, yeah. So last week, obviously the summer was the weather was mad. So Ace sent me a picture of him barbecuing. Now the thing with Ace's yard, yeah, you can go down the side to get into his garden. So I'm like,
you say this every podcast.
I'm like, yeah, I'm landing. I'm coming to get food. To get there now, to be fair, he's got a half decent little barbecue setup. Yeah. Half decent.
Half decent. Don't disrespect the thing, fam. It's gourmet chef food, boy.
Did you have an apron on?
You saying you were barbecuing in tracksuit bottoms, eh?
Yeah, in Lakey, straight from head to toe.
Big up Lakey.
Don't know.
Doing what he does, yeah. Now the thing is, if you go to a barbecue and the food's cooked, you've won. You understand? You've won. The food's cooked, you've won. The food was cooked. I'm not knocking the food, Ace. The food, it banged. But you're moving like you invented something new, like you discovered something.
I have. I'm barbecuing's my thing. There's a science to it, bro. It's like mixing. It's like playing tunes in a club. It's like you got to play the right tune at the right time, and when it gets too hot, you got to just bring it down, and then you got to rotate.
This is how I know you're not serious. Because you started barbecuing yesterday when they've got the fire lighters, they've got the bag, they got the piece of paper that you just set fire to and do. No, fam. I was barbecuing when man.
Jesus.
Jesus and the disciples.
Hey, what you saying?
Rubbing the wood together.
What you saying? You know when Jesus fed the fat 5,000, them was the guy barbecuing the fish.
Damon was the one pouring the red wine, blood.
He was pouring the
Pouring
wine.
the
You know
red
when
wine,
Jesus was
blood.
like, keep bringing the water. Damon was there, like pouring the red, turning it like, Jesus, do you need more water? Master Jesus, you need more water?
Bro,
Jesus was
if
there,
you
them
got
times, you know.
barbecue from them times, you're not a barbecuer.
Hey,
You're
Bro,
not.
I'm a
come on.
barbecuer. Man, don't piss on my dream, rude boy. I'm gonna have a shot. Anyways, can
Not
I?
in Croydon, not in Croydon.
No, not in.
You know what? You know what? The barbecue is a cool place to be in a barbecue though, because it's almost like you're the host, you're the general.
Yeah, you got.
You know, when it all go around, you got the fork, you got the seasoning brush. You know them paint brushes with the seasonings on it. When you're
Hey, you know when I see
you
when
can
I see-
choose
hey,
tunes as well. You can delegate music as well. Say, no,
Lee.
big man, put some reggae on.
Yeah.
Lee,
Because you're under control, blah, blah.
when I see the paintbrush thing, that's when I know it's gonna
You know
be
what time
lit.
it is.
If I don't see the paintbrush thing, I'm like, oh, this is meaty.
Or have you ever seen the man? Have you ever seen the man with the water? You know the water
The
gun.
spray thing.
kind
of-
Yeah,
Yeah, the spray.
seasoning.
Spraying the seasoning on. Yeah. Next thing. That's me.
No, I've
Be
seen
on
it.
the
I've
next
seen
level.
that. You know that there? You're
Yeah.
there.
The barbecue attracts all the conversation comes to him.
What?
If you come to the party and you don't go chat to the barbecue, nah, you ain't
Yeah.
getting the good
Do you know
food.
why? Because the
You get a
barbecue
small
is like the
chicken.
DJ in it. You get all
Yeah.
the if you're single with a gal coming and she's like, "Can I get 2 pieces of chicken?" Yeah, babes, I got that. Just hold my corner there. Get me a little juice and hold your corner here. That's the new DJ booth.
That's the new DJ booth.
Fully in
Oi.
the zone. Fully in the zone.
Speaking of old sportsmen, yeah, I
Mm.
spoke to a real legend this week. Yeah, listen to this.
DJ Ace, what's up?
What's going on, sir? How are you?
I'm very good. That sounds like a wrestling name, DJ Ace.
I'm trying to make my way into the business.
All right, well, let's go, man.
What you saying? Me and you, WrestleMania 37.
Ooh, I don't know about that one, brother.
Alright,
Phil, what do you think?
no, I don't know about this song. I don't know if I could do this song. Guess the wrestler. That's the new game. Who is that?
Oh. You know what?
Play
I
it again.
Do you know it again? Not the whole
I
thing.
was actually talking to someone.
No,
Play
no.
again.
I'll play the whole thing again. All right,
Play again. Run it again.
all right. So this is a wrestler, yeah? You will all know who it is. You ready?
DJ Ace, what's up?
What's going on, sir? How are you?
I'm very good. That sounds like a wrestling name, DJ Ace.
I'm trying to make my way into the business.
All right, well, let's go, man.
What you saying? Me and you, WrestleMania 37.
Ooh, I don't know about that one, brother.
Alright.
Phil, what do you think?
No, I don't know about this song. I don't know if I could do this song. Who is it?
Oh,
all right, wait.
Is that a black man?
Well, no, maybe not.
No, you
Give us
gotta give us a clue, Ace. Is he still wrestling now? Is he still wrestling now?
Kinda. He's a
All right.
he's a ledge. He's a certified ledge.
Bruv.
By far, probably the biggest wrestler I've ever spoken to. Actually, no, maybe ish.
Triple
Wait.
H.
Nope.
That was a good one, Lee. Triple H.
Is Bret Hart still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not wrestling now, though, D.
No, yeah, that's true.
Is what's his name still alive? HBK.
Yeah, that was an HBK. But I have interviewed
That's
him.
my guy.
That's
Coco
my guy as
Beware.
well.
Coco Beware.
I wonder if Coco Beware's still alive. Do you think that's racist, Coco Beware?
Of course it is, you mad
But
man.
why?
Fam, he was a black wrestler that come through with a parrot like he was some typical man from the jungle, cuz. What are you talking about?
Nah,
Coco Beware.
But what about Papa Shango? Is it Papa Shango?
Papa Shango, that was racist. No, Kamala. Do you remember Kamala, the African beast? And he used to do that.
Wow.
No,
This
the
guy
worst.
was
No,
my
the
time.
worst was Virgil. Virgil. Oh, do you remember Virgil? He was the
Okay,
he was the
it's getting
slave
excited.
He was the slave
What is it? The $1 Million Man.
of the $1 Million Man.
Ted DiBiase.
Yeah. Anyway,
Bruv.
do you know what? I'm
I
not
don't
playing my game no
remember.
more.
Give us a clue. Give us a clue, bro.
Can you give us 3 wrestlers at least and let us choose?
Okay. Was that Stone Cold Steve Austin,
No, it was
Yeah.
Stone Cold.
Hulk
Yes.
Hogan,
No, it's not Hulk
It
Hogan.
weren't Hulk Hogan.
or The Undertaker?
Oh, was it one of
Undertaker.
them? Oh, no, it
Undertaker.
weren't Undertaker.
That was The Undertaker.
Yeah.
That was the Undertaker.
Undertaker?
Yeah, that was The Undertaker.
Shut up.
100%.
Yeah,
Because you know what? Hulk Hogan's got a distinctive voice,
yeah.
and I don't know who the other person was.
Cold.
Yeah, that was, I spoke to The
And-
Undertaker.
And I've heard Stone Cold talk as well. He's a bit of a hillbilly
He's like a
sounding type.
proper redneck.
Yeah.
Why is he interviewing the Undertaker?
So
I
like, you know,
Wait, we've gone way off of our topics, by the
yeah,
way.
it is what it is. With this,
Literally,
vibes in. We got 70 viewers. I've just been watching it go up and up and up and up and up. Shout out to everybody.
I've been
watching right now.
promoting it
Salute.
because you lot tried to promote it. I've been
Oh, see.
tweeting. I've been live tweeting,
Oh, that's what's
live
going on.
Instagramming. Come on, guys.
Femi's going in.
Come on.
Oh, all right, sorry, Femi. Let me just disappear quickly and go do that. Ace, carry on. I can hear you.
No, there's a documentary that's coming out about the Undertaker. You know, like the mystique of the Undertaker. We don't know who the guy is behind the character because he always acts dead.
That's mad.
Yeah, so they're actually lifting the curtain on like him and his home life and his wife and family. So he's doing a documentary about it.
It's Paul Bearer, his boy.
Yeah, he passed though.
Did he pass?
Yeah, man.
Can you imagine? They called himself. He was Paul Bearer, but Paul Bearers are the people that bring out the coffins.
Oh yeah.
I didn't really know that. You know what would be good if he was a wrestler? You brought out them African man in the coffin thing. What? That would be just before you do your finishing move. Them man, they come out.
You're like,
Oh my days! What? That would be the move, bro.
Aye, Damon's phone shagged him. Look at his face.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Shut up, blood.
Do you use Frozen?
Yeah, I just went and done some promo quickly.
Oh, I see.
Are we getting back to these topics or are we just staying vibing?
Yeah, go on. What else?
Shall we talk about our giveaways?
Go on then.
So, Damon,
right.
What's your giveaway?
So I've got a bottle of Disaronno right there to give away. Obviously, that's my beverage. That is my typical of choice. So, what's yours, Lee?
Okay, so basically, there's a story about this giveaway that I'm about to produce to you lot today. Now, I had a housewarming 3 years ago, and someone bought this juice. Yeah, it's a very exclusive juice, and I've been saving it for so long.
Was it me?
Just because, huh?
Was
no,
it me?
It wasn't you. To be honest with you, I know who it is, but I always run the joke along the my other mandem, to see if they're ever going to come out and tell me if they're going to ever admit it. But the juice is so dead, yeah, that it's a violation. It's one of those drinks, yeah, that if there's nothing left on the ship, even then, you just dash it. You just dash it overboard because it's holding down the ship. It's
That's
actually
hilarious.
a disrespect. It's actually a disrespect that someone actually bought it. You can't even use this juice for cooking. I present to you this gift that's been in my house for 3 years. Now, if you know about juice, yeah, like some of you might not know about juice, but this is called the 3 barrels, yeah. Now, honestly, like this is not entry level juice. This is not drinking brandy. I don't even. You know what you can use this for? Maybe if you know in your lawnmower as a kind of like petrol. It's a violation juice, and I'm willing to give this away today. So today it will be leaving me, and it can rest with someone else.
Wait, have you bust the juice already? That's the thing.
Are you mad? It's you know what? These type of juices take about half an hour to open anyway.
So you haven't opened it?
No, what?
So how do you
And
know
you
that the
what
juice?
with
How do you know the juice is nasty? That's what I'm asking
Because
you.
I know, because 3 barrels was something that I knew about from back in the day. If you're a yard man, you go
Yeah.
to any. I tell you what, Ace. Go to a yard man dance and put it on the table and watch the look. Them man will tell you, take that juice back to the shop. Take that back to wherever you got it from. I don't even know if you can get it anymore. It's that butters.
And that's
The
what
worst
you're
juice I've
giving.
ever.
That's what you're
That's
giving
what I'm
to
giving
one
away.
of the viewers.
Yeah.
All right. So we got another bottle of juice as well. It's downstairs. It's a bottle of spiced rum, Victor's favorite drink. So we're going to give that away in honor of Vic. Ace, what's the situation? What's the situation?
I was gonna say that like whoever actually comments. What it? I just seen them on the site. You know what? Salute to everybody in the chat room, man. It's popping off. I had absolutely no idea. So what we'll do right now is while you lot are in there, salute to Ralph, shout out to
You're making people hungry, fam. Stop eating.
Nadia Jackson, shout out to Nicholas, Drew, Marcel, loads of everybody that's in there anyway. What we should do is, if you got anything you want us to talk about, or you got any questions you want the man them to tackle right now, best question or best comment will win the juices.
One each, not the
One
whole
each.
juice.
One
And if you're kind of thinking, how are we getting them to you? Man's not posting them because them juices are heavy. When quarantine's over, one of us will come and buck you, or you can come to the barber shop and collect the juice. Man, he's not putting them things in the post.
Lee will
I
drink that
feel-
before the quarantine.
Why didn't you ask me what my present for the people then was?
Oh.
This
Oh,
is
you
like
got
the most-
that?
This is the most exclusive settings here.
What?
The Henny. You're giving that
This
away?
is, this is very special Hennessy.
Oh.
So you could have
You're
this,
giving that away, yeah?
You could have this or £100.
I'll buy that off of you, man.
Uh,
Give that to me, man.
Yeah, Lee. Yeah.
Get that off of me, bro. Let me win that. I'll win that. Now, what do I need to do? What do I need to do?
You could have £100 or you could have the Hennessy.
Oh, that's what? They were giving away. Oh, yeah. See, that's how we flex on Cut the Chat. Anyway, that's how
Come
we
on,
flex.
cuz. Come on, cuz.
That's how we, do I have to give away something now as well?
Yeah,
Of course.
Yeah,
That sign.
No, I got another bottle of Ray. If you guys want a bottle of Ray and Nephew,
Yeah.
there you go. So
Yeah.
this is really bad that we're giving away alcohol.
Why is it?
Tell the truth. Tell the truth, yeah. What has your alcohol intake been like since quarantine started?
All right. Today, yeah.
Lee, man.
Do I need to carry on? Should I carry on?
Oh shit.
This is how we flexing. This is how we flexing.
Wow,
Proper yardman style.
that is so
You know what's
funny.
mad? I don't really drink, you know.
Nah. You see this quarantine stuff, bro? I don't know what it. So today, yeah, I got a half a watermelon the other day from Tabs, yeah. So the watermelon's in my fridge, and I've looked at it, and I'm like, let me chop this up and throw some amaretto in there, bro. I had a watermelon and black grape fruit salad with amaretto. It
What?
banged,
Okay,
Yeah.
go on.
banged. I'm not even gonna lie.
That's gonna
Yeah,
be
it's
the
time
dessert
to
at my
it's,
barbecue shop.
it's time to get experimental. It's funny you say that. I made ginger, pineapple, and white rum smoothie. God,
Ginger
damn.
pineapple what?
A white rum
I put
smoothie.
ginger.
Yeah.
I put ginger, like blended the ginger. Ginger come quite strong. I put pineapple, yeah, and that's it. I put ginger beer instead of water to get it up. Put it in a NutriBullet, and then I put the white rum on top. Blended it. What?
Go on.
What?
The way
Have you ever
Femi-
made love in the daytime? Have you ever
Whoa.
made love in the daytime? That's what them juices do. That's what them juices do.
Uh,
Yeah.
Strong.
All right.
You know what they say? You know what they say about the pineapple, innit? It makes the thing taste sweet, right?
is that true?
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
Amen.
I don't want to know how you
Amen.
know.
Well, yeah, no comment.
All right, this is a sick question from Ralph. He says, has Damon ever slyly given a haircut when drunk?
Standard. 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 I've given a few. I've given a few. The most recent one is probably a couple months ago, because on a Thursday and a Friday, I bring out alcohol in the barbershop, leave it in the corner. The customers can just come in and help themselves. So on a Friday night,
What? How am I not aware of this?
because you never come in on a
You-
Friday.
Probably because you know I won't leave in it.
Mhm.
Come there, drink off all the drink.
I've had a juice now, and then Chifa, you know the jeweler,
Yeah.
Chifa the jeweler. So he's come, bro. He just gets a bald head, bro. It took me about 45 minutes to an hour to cut his hair, bro.
The ones there, one eye open.
Finished, bro. I said I can't do that again. But yeah, I've done that.
I've been drunk on air twice. I will never do it again. The
On
first time
air?
was, yeah,
Wait, what radio air?
yeah, on air. That's what I do for a living.
Are you allowed to say this, bro?
Oh, well, it is what it is. I'm sure I'll be. Was it statutes of a limitation? It was years ago. It's fine.
I've worked the cab 2 Sundays. Pissed.
Whoa.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Wait,
I'm
wait.
joking.
Whoa. Like, I'm
you
just
see-
chatting shit on radio and playing music. I'm not like, I got no. I ain't got no one's life in my hands.
No, I'm joking, by the way. I'm joking. It's a joke.
He was
What I do.
joking, everybody.
You know what's funny about this? Have you lot paid attention to Femi whilst we're talking about it?
He's not even making no face.
He's,
Femi's not even
he's
reacting.
munching. He's
Just
munching.
What are you eating, Femi? A goosey.
How many of them have you had?
I'm eating wussy soup.
I've had one patty.
Hmm.
And before I was eating popcorn. You know, like when you haven't eaten since morning and you're just starving and you come back home and you're just eating everything.
Why? Where have you been, bruv?
I just went out for a drive.
To where, bruv?
For a drive.
Okay, all right, player. I see you. Player.
That sounds
For a
dodgy.
drive. But what was I saying?
Have you
You
done
guys,
seen drunk?
no, I don't really drink. I don't have a drinking problem. Like.
Why do you keep saying that, Femi? People have seen you drunk a lot.
No. You're
Like, I've seen you drunk multiple times.
Can I tell you the truth?
You go ahead.
You see me drunk on my birthdays.
True. No, but you did get drunk at the chat sometimes.
All right. So you see me drunk on my birthdays. You see me drunk. It's rare. Like it's those okay. Like I've not.
Yeah, you're not Lee. Cool.
I don't
but
sit in my
you
house.
got
What do you
it.
mean you're not Lee? What do you mean not Lee?
You know what's mad about my house? Yeah, I've got more alcohol than what Lee's got in his little thing right now. But
Wow.
they just sit there for so
Wait.
long. I don't
Do I need to show you underneath the sink?
Sorry, Lee. I don't want to offend you. Sorry.
That's if you want that smoke for me, you can
No.
do that to me
Sorry.
live on
Sorry.
it.
Versus. We should do the versus challenge.
Versus.
Oh,
It's
we go
alcohol.
drink
Should
for
we do it
drink.
now?
We go drink for drink.
Should we do it now?
Do you want me to get this? Should I take you to the cellar?
I've got a mad drink though, Lee. You'll never have.
Man said the seller, you know.
But I got one drink here that you don't even want to test.
No, I've got one drink here that's so mad, yeah.
Shelly,
Costs
break
like
out the
1,000.
seal. Shelly, where's the big boy? Where's the big boy red? Where's the big boy red?
All right, let me mute this thing. Let me get my drink.
Let me go and get my drink.
This is. I can't believe that. Are you serious?
What is going on? How are we? What?
Yeah.
Okay.
So shout out to everybody that's locked in still. Yeah, we're about to do the versus battle. It's Little Man versus Femi. And salute to everybody in the chat room as well. Big up to Danny. Shout out to Ola. What's going on, Ola? Big up to Niels. Big up to Nicholas King P as well. Raw. Femi's brought out a box. Let's see
Okay.
This is my big boy.
Wait,
This is the
Lee,
big boy.
Lee, wait, hold tight. Femi, what's that? Femi, bring that. What's that?
Hennessy Paradis.
Paradis.
Someone Google that.
Let's Google that. Let's Google that. Parody.
Someone Google that. How much? What's the worth on that?
What's the worth on this one, fam?
Chat room, hook us up. Hennessy Paradis. What is the worth on that? Chat room.
I'm gonna look at it now. Fam.
God, let's see. I'm not gonna open the box. Can we see it? Yes. Femi, what's that? Is that wooden leather? What is it? The finest of leathers. Femi's not even speaking, you know.
He muted his mic. That's why.
Oh,
It's all mad. It's all
see.
mad. I don't
Whoa,
even open the box.
whoa,
how much?
whoa.
Damon, can we get a price? Can we get a price on that?
Femi's landing. Femi's landing.
Go on.
940, 980, 950.
Rotted.
Femi's landed.
Femi's landed.
Bro, there's a button. There's a button to open it.
Gone. Mad. When Femi, what you saying? When you gonna bust that with me, man? It's my 40th this year.
We'll do it on your 40th then, baby.
I believe it's my turn.
Okay, right. Lee's ready. Lee, what you got for them?
Okay, this is for real. When you're ready, Damon, I would like you to Google this one, please.
Was it good?
Lee, that looked like something you get from the Turkish man shop. What is that? But I know you, Lee. I know you.
I would like you to Google this one.
I can't really see it. Spell it. What is it? What is it?
Penfold. Some Shiraz.
Penfold.
Penfold what, boy?
What is it? Penfold.
Grange.
What is it?
GRAN Grange. Penfold Grange. Shiraz. And it's vintage 99.
Vintage. Oh, Penfold Grange vintage 99. Let's see.
God.
Lee,
God.
Lee, put that back under your table, cuz.
How much does it cost?
I think you got the wrong one then.
The highest price I've seen here
Go on.
is $6.90.
No.
Oh no! Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
no!
Yeah,
But
read that one out.
this said, let me. This is the same thing. Penfold Grange. Well, this says gift box 2013 Magnum, £1,150.
People in the
one-
chat room are just saying
This one I'm
£300, bro.
presenting to you. This one, who? Someone in the chat room.
People in the
Alright.
chat room saying £300.
Why
How
are
much-
you hating?
Someone else said £115.
You know
Yeah,
what's mad though? Should I be real?
This one is £3,000.
What?
No,
What?
no, Lee. It's £3,000 for 12 of them.
Oh no, £3,000. £3,000 for one.
It says it, bro. It's the current market value, 3,594.
This one here,
75,
right.
bro.
Right, I'm
And
gonna
it's
tell you.
99, bro. It's
I'm gonna
got the
tell you this
prices.
one. Right, hold on. I'm gonna do it because you lot aren't. I thought you lot was ready.
It's for the crate, baby. It's for the crate. You don't have the crate,
You
baby.
have the crate, baby.
Then
Lee.
right, Lee's going for it.
Lee, you need to come back, fam. You need to
I'm
land.
coming.
What are you looking for, bro? Man's gone to raid the fridge.
I can't
alright.
believe you're really doing this.
Damon, what you got, man? What you got for Damon? Damon, my turn. Me and you.
No, listen. Femi, I'm gonna tell you something now. If
Let me
you
check
ever
what you do.
ducky me like that, I'm gonna punch you in your face next time I see you.
What?
I'm gonna think, fam, you ever ducky me like that live, I'm gonna punch you in the face. next time I
Finished
Who?
him. Lee can't even show his face right now. That's bad.
see you. Yeah,
It's that bad. Is that bad? You got duppy,
Hey.
bro.
Ace, I've got nothing. What have I got?
I got
I've got
nothing.
nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
I've got a limited edition bottle of amaretto.
Go on. But it's not in your house.
No, it's nothing. It's just a plastic wrapper. That's all. That's what I've got, bro. I've got nothing. I've got nothing at all, bro. I'm not.
Too funny, man. I was arguing yesterday about the greatest TV show of all time. I know this is something that we keep coming back to, yeah.
But it's very relevant now because we're all in our houses.
Yeah,
So it's very
100%. Because I'm like still at the beginning of Ozark, but people are telling me it's the greatest. ever.
Ozark's not the greatest. Ozark is derivative of Breaking Bad. It's just a ripoff of Breaking Bad, but with money laundering. The actual show is not original. How could it be the greatest when it's not original? Have you
Okay,
seen
so-
Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically the concept of it. Breaking Bad's about a guy that you wouldn't expect getting caught up selling meth. Yeah.
Mm.
This Ozark's a guy that you wouldn't expect getting caught up like money laundering. Like it's for me, because it's not original, you can't call it the greatest ever.
What's the
Okay.
greatest then? The Wire.
It's Breaking Bad all the while.
Wait. But we're talking about programs, right? Because I'm throwing things like Friends and Modern Family into the mix.
Wait, Friends is your favorite sitcom?
No, I didn't say it's my favorite.
Okay.
Are we talking about sitcoms or programs?
I
If
just
we're
want to know.
gonna-
I just want to know why you brought up Friends of all of the shows that you could have made mention.
Because if you Friends, look at the longevity of Friends. Yeah.
Mhm.
Friends is basically, what is it? 6 characters. Yeah.
Yeah.
6 characters. Then they went through that phase of having guest stars. Your Brad Pitts, Richard Branson, like you know what I mean?
Friends was a copy of another show, though. You know that, right?
Go on, boss us.
Living Single.
It was a
Remember?
copy of a
Live-
black
live-
show.
Yeah, of a black show. Living single, innit? It is
Yeah.
living single, innit?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was actually a
And then
copy,
they
and
busted.
there was a lot of politics because I think they were earning a fraction, not even 10%
Yeah.
of what the Friends stars were earning, innit?
All right,
all the
all right,
scenarios-
Like you know Justin Timberlake. You know
Yeah.
that was original. That's a copy, innit?
what?
What?
Like they copied Usher.
The man said he copied OSHA, baby.
Sorry.
Where's
Hey, bro, you know that every time someone says Usher's name, I just think of that film, the greatest film, yeah, of
Hustlers.
2019, Hustlers, the most
Hustlers,
underrated
Ocean,
film
baby.
ever.
That film's sick.
That's my film still.
Damon, I bossed you on it. Did you like it?
Did you say underrated, bro?
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
underrated
it got
because no
bad
one
reviews.
talks about it. No one knows about it.
Bro, listen, the film's not great, bro. It's all
Oh.
right. It's all right. And then
I thought it was
I
good.
have to question why you think it's so good for me, seeing that you don't frequent them establishments.
You know why I thought the film was so good? Because it was everything that you expected that type of film to be in all its glory.
Shut up, Femi.
I'm with him. I'm with him.
Thanks, Damon. I'm winning this podcast. I'm just winning this podcast. I'm winning. I've decided I won. I won this podcast.
Let's go back to the TV program, like best TV program. Let's split up into two. We do sitcoms and we do, you know, whatever else, like crime, whatever.
You can't even have the sitcom argument with me and Lee because Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is the greatest sitcom.
I agree. I'm not gonna go
100%.
I
It's
think
no
Friends-
better. It's
you know what?
easy.
I think Friends, Damon. Do you know what's mad? I think
No,
Friends.
wait. I didn't say Friends was. I just threw it into the mix.
All right,
No.
go
I
on.
didn't say Friends was. I think Modern Family is a lot better than Friends. I think Modern Family
I
is a
didn't
lot.
watch I didn't even watch Modern Family.
You know, I think Modern Family. Yeah, look, you're never gonna beat Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, especially for people of a certain generation. It's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? Because that kind of grew them in it. So you're never gonna beat Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. But then, you know, something like the Cosby Show, is that close?
So Cosby Show was my favorite sitcom of all time, but it's kind of not allowed. You know what happened? You know what happened to me the other day? So I've been going through a phase of not being able to sleep. So I'll just stay up and watch YouTube. And I was watching old. Remember Mr. Cooper? Do you remember that? Hanging with Mr.
Oh,
Cooper.
Mr. Cooper.
Then I got
Hanging with my man. It's
sick, innit? I was watching bare like old sitcoms online, and then like, you know, like it suggests the next thing for you. So like bare Cosby Show clips came on, and I was just watching it, and I was like, I can't really enjoy this the same, man. He was actually doing bad things while he was. So I shouldn't laugh. He was actually doing bad things while he was Dr. Huxtable. Nah, it was hard to. I had to turn it off. But I was starting to enjoy it, and I was like, yes, it's not the same, man. It's sad. I do feel like he's really messed up his legacy. It's actually is no coming back.
Yeah, it's just a big question mark. It's just a very big question mark that will make you say to yourself, I can't enjoy this, or I can't even watch this. Do you know what I mean? More so than any of the other people that we've kind of banned or blacklisted.
Because even when he's like being like intimate with the wife on the show, yeah, in the back of your mind, you're like, raw, is he like being greasy?
But
like,
you see her,
like,
you see her. Is it Felicia Rashad?
Yeah.
I follow her or stuff that she posts up on the gram, yeah. And bro, she's in 100% support of him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She's supporting him. Yeah, she's supporting him. Yeah.
100% support of him. So that's, I don't know if that means anything, but yeah. All right, look. So Fresh Prince is one, obviously sitcom.
Can I just say one more thing? In the 90s, yeah, if someone told you, you know what, 20 years from now, R. Kelly and Bill Cosby are going to be in jail, what would you have said? R. Kelly and Bill Cosby? Are you mad? It's sad. It's a sad time.
Yeah, but do you know what? That's like them saying. That's like them saying that Michael Jordan.
What?
No.
There could be a mad scandal about him. Then what happens? There's all them Jordans that you bought. Does that New Valley? Does that go?
Yeah, it's true.
Tracksuits. Where do we go from here?
You know,
Jordan, that would be a massive impact.
I hope
the whole
not.
brand.
Yeah, it's mad.
Anyway.
It's mad. But yeah. So sitcom then. All right. Forget Fresh Prince. Sorry, forget sitcoms. The other ones. So what are you saying, Femi? Breaking Bad?
Breaking Bad is the best drama series ever, or The Wire. I like them both equally.
You know what's annoying is Game of Thrones could have had it. They could have had it.
They did have it until the end. They had it.
Yeah, they actually had it. They actually had it, and they fucked it up.
Bro, you see Game of Thrones. There was clubs and bars and venues that opened just to show the final episode of. I've never seen anything like it in my life. I ain't even seen it with the World Cup and them things there. That's how mad Game of Thrones was. That's how mad Game of Thrones was. And they flopped it right at the end.
They absolutely flopped it.
Yeah, but the only thing with Game of Thrones, weren't there a book? Didn't the people that read the book know what was happening?
They hadn't finished though.
Yeah, but
The book had to finish.
I don't think the book was finished or something. Was that? Am I right? I don't think the book was
I don't
finished.
know, man. I've never seen Game
so
of Thrones, man.
the book finished, and then I think the book finished it like just before the last season or something like that. But I don't know. Breaking Bad. I did enjoy Breaking Bad. The Wire. I don't know. I want to. I get what you're saying, Femi, about Ozark but I don't know. I think maybe Ozark's just a bit better than Breaking Bad. You know what it is? Because my man annoyed me. Jesse just annoyed a lot.
Jesse was mad annoying still, I'm not gonna lie.
He annoyed me.
Who's Jesse?
The you in Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
Oh, the mad one.
Jesse was annoying. So for me, that put like it wasn't Breaking Bad for me got mad serious when Heisenberg's wife's brother kind of started to clock who Heisenberg was.
Yeah.
That's when it got peak. But yeah, I don't know.
There were a few elements of it that I loved. Like I liked the black guy in it.
Polos.
Yeah, Los Polos.
Yeah.
And then, but then it did get ridiculous after a while. After the brother found out, and then he went on the run and all of that, it got a bit ridiculous.
I'm putting Ozark over Breaking Bad.
I'm putting Wire over all of that.
Really?
Yeah, season 2 of The Wire is dead, but everything else is on point.
I like too
I'm
many
gonna
shows.
I'm gonna put Line of Duty in there.
Go on.
I'm going UK. I'm going UK.
That's a curveball. Yeah.
Do you want
go on.
My super curveball is Entourage is my favorite show.
I loved Entourage. You know what's mad? When I first got all my misses, I loved Entourage so much. I used to watch it all the time. So when I went over to hers, I brought the DVD over. Guess what? I went over one night, and she'd watch like 4 or 5 episodes ahead.
It's mad addictive. It's very addictive.
And so
wait, ahead of you?
Yeah, she was pretending like she hadn't seen them.
The episodes are short though as well.
Remember, Entourage wasn't a thing where it wasn't really big online. This was like where you could use. I remember I still had DVDs of them somehow. And so this was more.
What's Entourage about? Entourage.
About this Hollywood. It's about this guy making it in Hollywood.
No, don't accept
about
that.
Mark Wahlberg. It's about Mark Wahlberg.
Where have you been, Lee? What are you talking about?
You never seen Entourage, bro?
I've heard of it. I've never watched it. No,
it's hard, bro. You'll like it.
I ain't seen that. I ain't seen The Wire. I ain't seen Game of Thrones.
All right, this is what you do, yeah? Do that thing where you make your screen go black again. Come off the thing.
You know what? I'm just not.
I'm trying to work out who we all are in Entourage. Who's who?
Lee's definitely Vinny Chase.
Lee's Vinny Chase.
The buff one. Who's Vinny Chase? Is he the buff one?
I think I'm turtled in. Damon's drama and you're E.
I'm E. Man said I'm turtle then. You can only be turtle, bro.
Why? Why can't I? Because I wear hats and I'm a big guy.
Bro, you're always wearing hats and you're a big guy. And then Turtle lost weight in the last season as well. You lost weight.
But Turtle came up in it. He busted it, didn't he? He had $1 million tequila company.
Listen, and Turtle had a girl that was nice. His girlfriend was the nicest girl on the show.
She was sick. Oh man, I miss
Entourage. Still on Netflix? Is that still on Netflix?
It was
HBO show.
Why didn't the lead actor do anything else? He ain't done nothing.
Did I tell you what it is then, Ace? You see, when you do big shows like that, it's hard to persuade the world that you can be something else.
Yeah.
So, being in a big show like that is a gift and a curse.
Thingy had that problem. The Jon Snow had that problem. He suffered anxiety mad when Game of Thrones was coming to the end because he was just like, and remember that all of them guys in Game of Thrones, no one knew of them, so they became superstars overnight. I remember I don't know if he went into rehab, but he did seek some help. And even now, when you, as you said, when you look at programs with these actors that have been in something for so long, like Harry Potter, all of those people in Harry Potter.
Fam, I don't want to ever see Ian Bill in a Marvel movie. Like, he is Ian Bill
Man said
forever.
Ian Bill, you know.
He is Ian Bill forever. For
Yes,
absolute ever. Yeah, you're right.
Standard. We can't get them out of our head as that. They're just typecast, isn't it? Is what it is. Hey,
Family, they want to know. Family, they want to know how many patties you've been tucking back down there.
I'm only done 2. That's it.
And what flavors? What flavors?
Swordfish.
Oh yeah, they're on the swordfish.
That's
Flemington.
the original, man. Original yard, man.
You see it? They tell them again.
You're
what?
Best patty ever. Where? Go.
Oh,
Lee.
what?
Go on.
Patty
Like,
where?
I like lamb. I'm a lamb patty man.
No, but where though? Where did you get it from?
Yard, innit?
Cold Harbour Lane, boy.
No.
Where's
Actually,
Cold Harbour Lane?
Yeah.
Peppers and Spice.
Where
Peppers
are
and Spice
Cold
Boston.
No.
Cold Harbour Lane.
Where?
Up the thing. I don't even know what it's called. That's really bad.
Man said,
Wait,
Someone in the chat room will tell me.
Wait, Ace, are you talking about Cold Harbour Lane going towards Brixton or going back towards Camberwell? Sorry, going towards Clapham or going towards Camberwell?
Towards Camberwell.
All right, and have we?
No. Towards Clapham.
What, on the left? True Flavors.
Yes.
Fam.
Banging.
in the Acre Lane.
No.
Okay.
He's
It
right.
might be.
He's actually right. He's right.
Yeah, he's right. You know what's funny?
He is actually right. He's
I
right.
drove past there today.
Acre
Past
Lane.
it today.
Yeah.
That's probably the one spot that man from all over London go to.
Them patties
I've
are
been-
banging, rude boy.
Nah.
Well,
Ace,
man, I
I
don't want to
need
go nowhere to get a snack. I have to wear a bulletproof vest. That's long. I want to be nice where you go and
Brixton
get your
ain't like that
snacks.
no more. Brixton ain't like that no more.
Nah, not anymore. It ain't like that.
No, True Flavors is peak. Banging food, but it's peak. Lee, I'm with you with the patties from Peppers and Spice.
Peppers
I'm
and
with
Spice Dawson.
Ace. I found a new spot.
Go
It's
on.
not new, but I got a patty from there the other day. You see delis by the roundabout.
Yeah. On the corner.
I had a
What
patty
roundabout? What roundabout?
Doesn't matter.
What roundabout?
By Seller. By 14 East.
Man said Selhurst. Where?
Where's
Man have
that?
to go airport,
Crystal
fly
Palace.
out to go and get this thing. I'll bust on a patty down there.
Yeah.
Lala
You
said
can't bust on a patty.
new things. I don't know where that is. I'm guessing it's in Brixton.
New
This is a dead topic.
New
Can we
things.
move on, please?
You know the best pet I ever had was in Toronto.
Say that again, Ace.
Best pet I ever had was in Toronto.
Why?
I don't know. I was just like,
Right.
this is absolutely banging.
Like, this is the thing, because I'm not gonna lie. Femi, your patties did look a bit dry. Ace, explain why you felt your patty was
Right.
the best.
My patty, this patty, the size of it, it was like a normal patty size, but no, it wasn't a normal patty size. It was like not double, but like it was more. It was a good size. Then there was like the moderation, the balance of meat and pastry, banging. Then it had like like the glaze, but it wasn't like a glaze. It wasn't like wet, but it was just like shiny. You know them ones. But it was just it was sick. It was sick. Toronto. I can't remember. I think it was just called the Patty Shop.
You know
Banging.
what? There's a patty shop in Covent Garden called the London Patty
No,
Company.
it's dead.
Banging.
It's dead. It's
It's
dead.
Yeah, it's a
banging.
black, it's
I
a
like
black
it.
company as well.
I
isn't it?
like it.
It's actually a
I
black
like it.
company. I thought it was alright, you know.
Banging.
I like
As
it.
well. We cannot
Dead.
say
I
it's
went
dead.
there the other
It's
day.
black-owned
I went there
business.
the
It's a
other day.
It's
black-owned business.
a
It is a
black-owned business.
black-owned
It's
business.
banging.
Support the thing. I threw half of the patty out. I was with Montserrat. Obviously before quarantine. We was up there for Saturn. I think we went casino, and we've come past there. Never seen it before in my life. Walked in there now. Bought a couple patties. I don't think we got back to the car, and I dashed it away. It was dead. It was
No.
more like a pastry thing. It's more like a Cornish patty.
You probably got a bad batch, bro. Me
Bruh.
Man said
and
a
Vic,
Cornish. I enjoyed it.
me and Victor went there literally no hype. Because remember, we used to have an office in Covent Garden for
Yeah.
about 6 months, and we went there literally like we had to ban ourselves from going there.
You two are Nigerian though, so
Trying to say you man don't
But
know about patty.
Damon, I've definitely had more patties in Jamaica than you.
don't be silly. You mad?
In
Oh,
He
Jamaica.
is taking everyone out of the game today.
In Jamaica. You know, like in
Femi,
actual yard, like in actual Jamaican
Hey,
pantry.
hey, Ace, play the horn.
Femi, What you know about tasty patties at Halfway Tree? Don't chat to me.
How's man talking to me about patties and Halfway Tree when man lived in Kingston for a month? Bro? Get out of here, bro. Come on, bro. Man talking about Halfway Tree. Like man don't know where Halfway Tree is, bro. Like it's not like Halfway Tree is not just a bus stop, fam. Come on, man.
Must two gunshot in a face. Must two gunshot.
Come on, cuzzy. Because man's talking about Tasty's patties and Halfway Tree. When Tasty's is like McDonald's of Jamaica.
Rude boy, listen to what I'm saying. You're a freshie, fam. You're a
And then back to them ones.
Uncle said you are freshie. You are fresh off the boat. You're African youth. Respect yourself. You're from the bush.
Hey, have you got any questions? Have you got any questions from the listeners?
I'm not even looking in the chat room. So I was trying to get my horn, but it's gone now.
You're like the only person that has the chat room. None of us.
Just go on YouTube. You got a desktop in front of you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jerry Vassell, White Horse Lane. Yeah, come on, bakery on Tottenham High Road.
Someone's telling you to cut your. Someone's telling you to cut your dreads, though.
Yeah, whatever it is. Whatever. Yeah, I can see it.
Sorry, can we talk about Ty, please? He just passed away, you know.
Ty just passed away.
Yeah.
Really, really sad. Rapper Ty. I feel has Ty been on the show?
No.
Are you sure?
No, it's sad because I wanted to get him on.
Salute to Ty, man. I always I've known Ty for a long time, loved his music.
Who's Ty?
And he's a rapper.
What do you think?
No, it's sad.
Let me play some Ty, hold on.
Ty?
Keep talking.
Why does the name sound familiar? But I don't... You know him, Damon?
No.
Yeah, like Ty is like you know one of the pioneers of he's considered one of the pioneers of UK hip hop, and he did his last album was last year with Rodney P. And
we'll get locked off.
Yeah, we will.
We'll get locked off. Let's not do that. But yeah, salute to Ty, man. That's really sad. He was suffering from the effects of COVID, and he was in intensive care.
Is that what it was for? Is that what it was?
Yeah, I think he's got really bad. I think it's asthma related, and he look. They said he was getting better, so it's really sad to hear that he passed away today. So rest in peace, Ty, man. It's very serious, this thing, man.
Do you know what? I did want to shout out, salute all of the people that have died during this time. Obviously, you know, the main focus right now is COVID 19. You know, but just everyone that has either passed away or, you know somebody that's passed away. You know, this is probably one of the worst times in our life to go through this, because we can't see people, we can't comfort people how we do, you know, culturally. So it's just horrible on both sides. So yeah, you know, we've had a podcast started with clapping for the NHS and what you were saying for me. Yeah, there's so many people that are just, you know, it's bad. And, you know, just from all of us at Cat the Chat, just to acknowledge that even a lot of you listeners, you know, have probably got family members and close friends and work colleagues that have been affected. Just wanted to say, you know, just we're hearing it and we feel you. So yeah, it's a bad time right now. But yeah, I mean, not to kind of put it on a damp note, on a bad note, but obviously Boris Johnson on Sunday should be. Everyone's saying that he's going to relax the quarantine and all that. Femi, what do you think about it? Like, how long before, you know, are we ever going to get back to normal? Do you think? Obviously, carnival's locked off. You know,
it's going to take a while for us to get back to normal. But the main thing is that you have to let people get back to work. Otherwise, the economy's dead. Like, you know, one of those ones. It's kind of, it's got to a point now where obviously the deaths are dying down, and like they just got their economies in a bad way. We're in a recession now. Like, you know, people are going to lose their jobs, and there's only so long the government could keep sort of funding the country to exist for, because like the government already runs on a debt. So ultimately, I think they're gonna, for the sake of the economy, get us back but I think it's going to be a gradual process. And I think it's going to take a long time before we get to life as we know it. But generally speaking, what I'm hearing is like there's going to be like a 5-stage approach, isn't it? Like from next week, you're going to be allowed to like exercise in an unlimited way, and people will be allowed back in work. And then after that, will be the kids will be back in school, and then so on and so forth. But ultimately, I just feel like, you know, the government is in a bit of a quandary at the moment in that, you know, they've handled this really badly. So they can't rush to tell us to get back to work because, you know, Britain's got a higher death toll than anywhere else in Western Europe.
So like pause there, yeah, because you know, this isn't like conspiracy theories or whatever. I was speaking to a few people that are actually within the NHS, and one thing that I know, and I suppose this could be the same with all countries around the world, but one thing that I know is a lot of people that are dying since this COVID started. It's just been written that, yeah, their cause of death was COVID-19 because they're not doing any autopsies. Unless it's a blatant, you did not die of that. If it's anything kind of close, they're just putting it under the umbrella of COVID-19. And I know that that's the numbers. None of us are going to know the true numbers, but I know that has affected the numbers of deaths. You know, it's still going to be crazy. I'm not turning around saying that. What's the numbers now? What are the numbers now?
Last time I checked, it was quite high. Like UK. Oh gosh, I'm being slow. If someone else has got it, tell us. COVID.
But yeah, my point is, I mean, I know, you know, if the numbers are 200,000, I know that it's not going to be something like 10,000. I know it's still very, very high numbers.
I mean, it's in the tens of thousands, and it's 30,000.
Okay. Yeah.
And then the confirmed cases is 207,000 people have had it, so 30,700.
Yeah. Because I did this lady that I spoke to who works for the NHS, they said they're getting a lot of false negatives as well with the testing. So there's people that have a lot of the symptoms but don't actually have corona, don't actually have the virus. So that to me is an issue. If we're not getting tested, there's going to be a lot of people that are running around believing that they've got it, believing that they've had it, believing that, you know what I mean? And it's just going to be, I don't know, just a bit, everything's just going to be up in the air when the gates get opened again.
How differently, even if it starts to get relaxed, how differently do you not think you're going to move though?
Slow. I think it's going to be a slow. It's going to be gradual. I think there's going to be a lot of. I don't think a lot of people will be going out raving. I think there'll be a lot of house.
We're not
parties,
raving until next year.
I think there'll be a lot of house parties though.
We're having the New Year's Eve rave, bro.
What you think that's going to happen this year?
We're having that because
they're gonna. I think they said like during, was it the 5 stages? Yeah, I think phase 3 was around October, November, and they said you can have. I think they were saying gatherings for like less than 30 people.
We're having at my house.
People, yeah.
So by December, I can't imagine we're gonna have to have a rave. It might be a gathering. All right, cool.
You seen the park next to my house?
Yeah.
We just put some cones out. Cones out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see myself being in a club until next year. I think it's done. It's a wrap. That's it.
So wait, what are we in? We're in May.
Yeah.
So we're what, 5 months in? 5.5 months in?
Yeah.
So DJing, no DJ gigs for you then, basically.
I can't see it happening for a while. I genuinely can't.
How can you monetize this DJing free on Instagram thing?
Well, I got shout out to Miltree. I saw today that he was booked to play a Zoom party, which is interesting.
Yeah.
And I'm actually, do you know what? I'm being paid, or not even this is a way for DJing, but like I'm being paid to host something on Zoom later or next week. So like there's opportunities happening, and it's just about like adjusting and finding your way through the madness. But I'm sure there'll be a way. And I feel like we're always going to need DJs. We're seeing now that DJs are very important. And I know there's a lot of DJs on IG Live. Sometimes I think it's too much, but it's good.
They got to do what they got to do, innit?
It's good that we're there.
But can you imagine it comes a time when you have to pay to go to a Zoom party?
Mad, isn't it?
You have to put your bank details.
I feel like that's going to happen soon.
No, but listen, people are paying to exercise, do group exercises on Zoom.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like I mainly go to group exercise classes, and like, you know, a lot of them are going on to Zoom now. I mean, I got an email from the one that I go to a lot called Barry's Boot Camp. They're like going on to Zoom. They're doing like, and all they're telling you is that you need sort of body weight, bands, weight training, and you can buy classes, you can use your existing classes, and you're paying, let me see how much it is. Let me try to figure out. So like they've got what? It's like £12 for 2 classes, but you have to use it in 30 days, 3 classes.
What?
So it's like big money, £45.
And people are paying for this.
Yeah, and I know Jay Brown, our boy Jay Brown, big up Jay Brown. He does a class every Saturday. I think I don't know how much he charges. My friend, one of my other PT friends, has started doing classes. So like people are doing classes on Zoom.
But surely that people just put these same said classes on YouTube, man. I'll Google the same thing on YouTube.
That's what I think. But actually, you know what? Why you go to these group exercise classes? Like Jay Brown is a legend at Cobox. So a lot of people, part of their training, part of going to Cobox is Jay Brown. Like I want to train with Jay Brown because he's one of the best trainers there. Do you get what I'm saying? And so in your psychology, you think, you know what? I'm not training as hard because I'm not training with Jay Brown. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas, so like, I think like people buy into the personalities as well.
No, I agree with that based on being with Jay Brown in Ibiza. Like, and he wasn't even training us. It was just, if Jay Brown weren't in the rave was different.
Seriously.
So I believe that energy that he has he will just carry that into what he does. And I agree with you. I know so many people that like, I don't think I've been anywhere and Jay Brown hasn't walked into the dance or the club or a restaurant and the whole place has gone mad when he's
Listen, I'm telling you, Jay Brown, in terms of like training though, like, because I've trained with him at Cobox, like, and I'm not even gassing him. I know he's in the comments. Like, but instead, like, literally, in terms of training and like the brand that he's built for himself in that group exercise world, he's like one of the stars of that world. And like, these are premium classes. These are classes like people pay £20 to go to, 20 something pounds to go to. So like when you're going to like, you know, Barry's Boot Camp, these are like proper, like well-off people. So to them, to pay £10 for someone to go onto Zoom or to go onto IG Live and to experience that, they don't mind.
Yeah, of course.
It's light because like you say, like, you know, you need that energy, you need that charisma to inspire you and to motivate you to want to train. Even when I train with my man, like I know him and he's always bullying me and like boying me off.
He could never boy me off like that.
Bro, if you go to his class, it will be on to you. And you're just like,
bro, he gets at me on the gram all the time.
Bro, go to his class, bro. This brother will be on to you. I was like, allow it. But yeah, man. But honestly, I don't know if we'll get back to life as we know. And gyms are gonna be the last things to open as well.
Yeah,
like knowing our community, like a lot of people within our community, that's their livelihood. So like they have to think of creative ways to use technology in order to keep their business going. So like, God willing.
Even now, I'm looking at things for the barbershop, and we've been looking at perspex screens to put in between all of the barber chairs.
Oh man, that's proper gonna take away from the vibe, man.
Bro, it's safety. Do you know what I mean? Like we've been looking at the like perspex screens, you know, like the roller banners.
Yeah.
But imagine that, but just perspex, so you can obviously you can see through it and whatever else.
Them things don't work, man. Remember, man caught the thing, and I was the original screen man. I had that screen in the cab for one day, but I still caught that thing same way. None of them things work, blood. Don't get it twisted, bro.
But even with that, like I had to go B&Q yesterday. I had to go B&Q yesterday, and TQ wasn't mad or nothing, but they put a barrier getting into the car park, and there was a worker there, and he was basically saying like, if you're here to click and collect, cool. If you're here to just buy something randomly, we're not taking no cash. Now I had cash on me, like I had my card, but I was thinking, and I'm like, certain times I'm ignorant to them things there. Like I can't walk into an establishment and you tell me when I get there, I can't do this. I'm just ignorant. You know what I mean? Like you man heard my stories about no refunds and all that. You can't tell me there's no refunds. I'm getting my P. So I'm kind of ignorant to that. But when I'm there at B&Q, I'm just like, this is real, and I can see they're trying to push this no, because obviously so much germs and whatever is transferred through money. So I get it. Yeah, I mean, everything's just gonna be online. You know, card payments, tap, whatever else. So yeah, that's definitely one of the things that are changing. 100%. 100. Even with me, I think when I go back, because the amount of money that I handle on a daily basis, it's wild. I think I'm just gonna have to tell everyone, Bob, it's just a straight.
You know what, Damon? If I buy you PPE, yeah, would you give me a trim?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
What's PPE?
Personal
Lee.
protective equipment.
Lee,
What one?
fam.
Sorry.
So wait, are you gonna cut hair with PPE on then from now on?
Lee, you're getting on my nerves, fam. Watch
Are
the
you
news.
though?
Just watch the news, fam. I have to.
I'll be honest, D. Like, I'm not even. You think I'm joking? I'm gonna look at how much it costs.
No, bruv, look, I'm not joking. I'm gonna have to. And the thing is, you know, when they're talking about washing your hands and this and that, and don't touch your face. The one thing that we can't avoid is small droplets of our saliva flying through the air when we're talking. And that's one of the main things of my job, talking to my customers. Do you know what I'm saying? It is like, I will be wearing a mask. I don't know how long for. Do you know what I'm saying? We've already looked into it. We're going to have all of the hand sanitizers posted up everywhere. All of that kind of stuff. We're even talking now about, like, there's no more waiting in the barbershop. It literally has to be appointments only. Do you know what I mean?
Really?
At worst, 2 people in the shop. So they're sitting either side of the bench. You know what I'm saying? It's like things have changed. And I've been appointments from day, but you know, it definitely is going to change the vibe. I don't think it's going to change the vibe of the barbershop, our barbershop anyway, dramatically.
So what about them yardie barbershops that you have to go there and wait 4 hours for a trim? You see, you're gonna be waiting around the block.
You go there, see if you're not going to be in A&E in about 4 or 5 days' time. Bruv.
There's one barbershop on West Green Road, blood. The queue's gonna be going around the corner because that shop always jam up. Always jam up.
But this, I mean, the hair and beauty industry, I think, is one of the industries that is very hard for the government to regulate. Like, I remember I read something where the government have no idea how many barbershops there are in London.
Yeah,
What?
because not all of them pay tax.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can whip up a barbershop. Bruv, we've seen barbershops with like 2 men in them. Like, you know, when you get them shops and they just divide the shop into 3.
Yeah.
Like, and when you're getting that kind of stuff, when that kind of stuff's happening. But yeah, I think it's changed a lot. It's going to change definitely.
All right, listen, we're gonna wrap up, but we ain't giving away nothing yet.
Who we giving it?
Oh man.
If there's no questions yet, Ace, you're just.
There have been questions. We've just missed loads of stuff. People want us to talk about Yasmin Evans. Some people want to talk about.
Can we talk about Lee?
Westwood? We had some. Yeah,
Sorry. Can we say Jay Brown's class is called Beast Mode with Jay, and it's on at Saturday at 9 a.m. on Zoom.
There you go.
Ace, we need to give these bottles away, so you need to decide who we.
Whoever wins, I'll give them 50 quid.
Okay. Do we have to a question or what?
Listen, I don't know. It's up to you. I'll transfer the money to them.
Femi's going in. I'll just send you £50. Like a real uncle. I love it though.
Who
wants this prize?
So
do you know who I'm gonna give it to? No, can I just pick somebody at random?
Not your brethren though, because
these are not my brethren.
A lot of these people are my friends.
Who is Debbie Roberts? Do we know who that is?
She's our Cut the Chat friend. She's very loyal to Cut the Chat.
Yeah, if she's loyal, then she wins the prize. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Debbie, DM us.
Wait.
I like loyalty.
Did you just give away the prize like that?
Yeah, because she's loyal. Loyalty.
He's one away.
Not even a question.
Ace gave his
Your
one away.
question.
I'll give her mine away then. You get a bottle of Ray and Nephew, Debbie, from me.
All right, my question will be for the bottle of 3 barrels. What is our combined age altogether? Inbox me.
They're not
put it in a group. Our combined age altogether.
No. Yeah, inbox the Cut the Chat group.
Okay.
Don't put it on the live, obviously, and bait up the whole thing. I don't even know it yet. I've got to add it up as well when I come off this thing.
You know what's mad? What's mad about it? Yeah, so DM us on Instagram.
Yeah, DM on us on Instagram. There.
Inbox.
But the funny thing is, people are
Boy, no one's gonna.
Dwayne, that's wrong.
With 3 barrels.
Oh no, that's wrong. Go away.
Damon, you got a question for yours?
Have I got a question? Have I got a question? Do you know what? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you the question. The first person, yeah, to find my car Instagram page and leave a comment gets the bottle.
That's so hard.
That's hard. All right, listen, and also people have been asking if we're gonna do this again. I think we will. This went all right.
Yeah, I
today.
think this is live. But how do I? Can someone invent? I can't think of a question. I will give you this £50, but one of the men must have come up with a question for me to ask.
Hey, what is this Yasmin Evans incident? What is this?
So basically, it's not really an incident. Basically, Yasmin Evans has that game. What's he call it again? Sounds Around.
Sounds around the sound.
Lee loves that thing. So yeah, it's a sick feature still. So she makes a sound and people have to guess what it is. So a guy's come on the phone and he says, she makes a sound and he says,
Yeah.
Is that me slapping your mom's batty cheeks or something like that?
Yeah.
And then she just says, no, it was my dad slapping your mom's batty cheeks.
Wow.
Was that live on air? Was that live
That
on
was
air
live
or
on
was that
air.
on our own thing?
No, that was live on air.
When was that? Today?
Yesterday.
No,
I
saw the clip. I saw the clip, yeah, but I wasn't sure whether it was her personal account.
No,
or
it was
BBC.
live. It was live on air. It was live on air.
Well, she get in trouble for that.
Well, he was sending it for her, so she sent back.
No, you can't do that, Ace. You can't
Yeah,
send
What?
that.
yeah, but it's not. That's not how the game
you're
works.
wrong,
Bro.
you're
It's not
wrong.
fit for
They
that.
got
Well, because we
yeah.
work at the BBC, we're supposed to just be sitting ducks for people to come and start dissing us.
Yes,
You're mad.
yes,
Nah, man.
This isn't stand-up comedy. Of
Huh?
course. This isn't stand-up comedy, bro.
So what? Because let me clarify. So because I work for the BBC, I must sit in the studio and have listeners diss me. Because
we pay for
do you pay the TV license?
We
Are
pay.
you
We
mad?
pay. I pay the
You're
TV
mad.
license.
Nah, that's
I
not in
pay
my
TV
contract.
license.
That's not in my
So
contract,
Lee,
Aji. That's not in my contract.
Ace, I pay. I
No.
contribute to your wages.
Wait, so
Even if it's
because
50,
because I've given you money for a service, which
I'll
you haven't
contribute to your
technically,
wages.
you've
You're my
contributed to
employee.
wages.
Yes,
That
I'm
means
able to abuse you.
So
Yes,
wait, okay,
I
so
can abuse you.
You're my employee. You're my employee. You and Boris Johnson and them man. You're my
wait,
employees.
all right, so for that same thing,
You,
Damon,
Boris,
so wait, so
the
Damon
police.
should accept people dissing him after they've cut his hair. You've cut their hair. You
I
paid
do.
you, and
No.
you let man diss you.
You know what's mad? We're happy
mad.
to.
You're
We're
mad.
happy to pay Damon. We're not happy to pay TV license.
Femi said
mad.
it. Femi
You're
said,
mad.
but you know what?
You're
Femi
mad.
won. Femi
You are
won.
mad.
Femi
You
We're
are
happy.
mad.
We're happy to pay Damon. We're not happy.
If I
to pay
call up
TV
the
license.
radio station to talk about your mother's underneath,
Yeah.
you must lock me off.
You
You do not respond. You do not respond about my mother's underneath.
Why?
That's not how it works.
Nah,
No,
100%.
no.
I'm telling you about your mom's underneath. Why are you telling me about my
Two
mum?
wrongs don't make a right.
100%.
You should know better. You should know better.
In this case. What you think? Because I work for the BBC, I must
Do you know
must
why
accept
as well? Because we know who you are. We don't know who the other person was. So the person
So?
that done it, he's got no credit anyway.
So then I must
He-
tell him.
he
So I
just-
must tell him about his mum. Then that's why.
Nah, son.
So that's what I must do then.
I tell you what, one day when you do calling, I'm going to tell you about something. And I'm going to see the cussing I'm going to give you.
Yeah,
You're going to
100%.
tell me something nasty. Some nastiness. I look forward to that day.
Alright, listen. And you know what? This is this is the Femi question as well. So have we got all the questions now?
Yeah. You need to give me a question.
Femi's question is: if you have to DM the Cut the Chat Instagram. Yeah, don't do it in here. DM the Cut the Chat Instagram.
Follow
We'll
us,
pick a winner.
DM us, and then
Tell us the name of Femi's first movie, not the movie he starred in, the first movie that he made.
well, that's good.
Okay, all right. We'll come back. and
But
we'll
they
probably
could just IMDb that though.
Well, it is what it is. Do your research, innit? It's homework. We'll do this again soon. I don't know if we'll do it next week, but we will do it again soon. Why not? I don't know. We'll chat a little bit later on, and this episode will be available
Did this
on
cost anything?
SoundCloud and Spotify. What?
Did this cost anything?
No,
So we haven't had to buy nothing.
we haven't been had to buy nothing
So why don't we just do it next week and done?
because I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we don't want to do it again next week. Maybe they don't want to see us. Who knows?
No, they do. They seem gassed by it.
All
All
right.
60 of them.
All right. Next week,
All
next
60 of
Thursday
them.
again. Then
Yeah. You know what? We'll do a normal podcast
in a couple
All
days.
right, can we not gas the thing and just wait, and then when we decide amongst us,
That's
you know
what
what
I'm
it's
saying.
like.
Exactly.
You know what it's like
It's exactly what I'm
internally,
saying.
right?
Exactly. All right. Till then, rate, subscribe, comment. Peace.
God bless.
So before you lock off, are you locked off here?
Wait.